Hey everyone, I'm Army Gaming, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Monster Legends. The Metal Myst maze has opened its gates, and you have the chance to get a brand new mythic monster, Glamhead, a bunch of birthday chests among the usual rewards. Glamhead is a magic controller with a cooldown activation skills. He can also curse and possess enemies. He has an evolving trait. At rank 0 he's immune to possession, at rank 1 he becomes immune to torture, and at rank 3 he gains immunity to blind. I gotta say, that's actually pretty cool. Immunity to possession helps out against any mythic monster, any legendary they can possess. Immunity to torture is just really powerful to have, because one of the best way to take down mythic monsters is with your immunity, with torture skill. So if you have immunity to torture, you're good. So here we have Glamhead. He's part of the Metalhead rock band army from what I can tell. So I'm going to show you guys how to get maze coins, when is the most effective time to move, and all of that good stuff. So if you are new to Monster Legends, it is super important that you pay attention to this video, because I'm going to go through a lot of important stuff. So I'm going to exit out. And right now you'll see the most important thing is that there is a discount. There was a 30% discount a few minutes ago, now it's a 20% discount. So that introduces you to discounts. The only time, let me repeat that, the only time you should move is when there is a discount in the game. Specifically, the biggest discount historically that everyone cares about is the 30% discount, and that'll happen when there is 1 day, 17 hours, 59 minutes in the event. So here's a screenshot from the Knights and of Justice maze. As you can see, 1 day, 17 hours, 59 minutes, 30% discount. So there is only one other 30% discount than the one that happens when the maze starts, and that's this one that I have in the screenshot. So I always get a lot of questions, Armors, is going to be more 30% discounts. Historically, we're just going historically, it is just at the 1 day, 17 hours, 59 minute mark. So that is the best time to move if you're going for the overall maze. Another question that always gets asked is, Armor, what's better? Do I move during the limited edition pathway, or do I move during the original? Okay, so here's the thing. If you only care about getting the monster, and you don't care about getting like potentially rank 1, you get the monster during the limited pathway. In my personal opinion, I think you should get the monster during the limited edition pathway. If you're wondering what is that, basically, if you're a new player, it's like you may have noticed when you were doing the Charmless and Marquis race, or not race, maze, that sometime in the middle, like Marquis appeared, right? And you had a chance to get him. So 2 days into the maze, so all you have to do is on your phone, you can be like, okay, the maze started an hour ago, whatever. 2 days later, that's when the event starts. The limited pathway literally starts 2 days later. That is a chance to get the monster at a fraction of the cost. So you're gonna need around 4,500 maze coins, and I'm just going off historical prices. You're gonna need around you're gonna need around 4,500 maze coins, 5,000 without a discount. But there's 2 discounts during the limited edition pathway, and in my personal opinion, that is the best time to get the monster. It's not the most effective if you want to get additional sauce to rank up, but I do like it the best because you literally just put 2 to 3 days of work. You can check through any of my other videos. You can check that it doesn't matter what level you are. You put in like 2 to 3 days of work and you get the monster brand new, and then you can take you can relax for the rest of the days, or if you want to keep collecting maze coins, you can. But that is the best time to move in my personal opinion. Now, again, it's not the most effective because if you do want to get the monster ranked up, you can move Glamhead during the 30% discount that I mentioned, the 1 day 18-hour discount. However, if for some reason you can't manage that 30% discount, if for some reason something happens and you don't have enough coins, then you're gonna end up not getting the monster. So that's what I worry about. So I would say just get the monster, right? So if you get the monster, SocialPoint has been releasing a lot of mini mazes, so that's really cool because then you can get additional cells for the monster during that mini maze. So I think the priority should be to get the monster. If you're an experienced player and you know you can get the 30% discount, if you're wondering when is the 30% discount in your time zone, it doesn't even matter because you can just look at the top left-hand corner. So you see that the timer for the maze. Just note when there's 1 day, 18 hours left and put a reminder on your phone. So that's my advice, okay? I think everyone should just get the limited edition pathway monster. But if you do want to maximize and you know you can get the 18% discount and then nothing happens and you're good to go, then yeah, move during the 30% discount. Another reason the 30% discount is good is because SocialPoint will likely release in a day or two, no, in like 2 or 3 days, they'll release a dungeon where you can get maze coins, and they will also do a monster wood where you can get maze coins. So yeah, you'll be able to go farther in the 30% discount. But again, limited edition pathway, that is what I recommend for most players. And when the limited edition pathway first comes out, there's a 10% discount. But the good thing is there is a second 10% discount. Here is a picture from the Tribal Fire Maze. As you can see, Quetzalcoatl was the limited edition pathway monster, And look at the overall timer, 4 days, 9 hours essentially. Or look at the individual timer, 1 day, 10 hours. So I would say just focus on the top timer. When there is 4 days, 9 hours left in the event, there is a second 10% discount during the limited pathway. There are only 2 discounts during the limited edition pathway. I know I'm repeating myself so much, but I get these questions so many times that I just want to be like, hey guys, I am super clear about the times. So take screenshots of this. Now you know, set a timer on your phone. Doesn't matter where your time zone is. It's just based on the in-game timer. So just set a timer on your phone and you're going to be good to go. So, I've pretty much answered that. Now let's talk about how to get maze coins. This really just pertains to newer players. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. If you're new to Monster Legends, hi, welcome. So this is how you get maze coins. You collect gold, you collect food, you fight PvP, you breed, you hatch, and you feed. Okay, if you add up all of those amounts, you get 225. So the biggest advice that always gets told to players is to log into the game every 4 hours and collect your maze coins. So, as you can see, I am collecting. I'm not getting any maze coins. What's going on? Let me feed a random monster. Here, we'll feed you a couple levels. Where are my maze coins? No maze coins. What's going on? Let me click back on here. Nope, I still have 150 armor. How come I'm not getting maze coins? That's fine. See, the way you actually get maze coins is that you first need to perform the action and then the coins start generating. So then the next time you click, you'll get your maze coins. So there's my plus 30. Here is my plus 50. And let's go to feed. Where is my feed? Feed. Oh, there is a monster I can feed. And you go to feed and you'll get your plus 30. See how I got the maximum amount? Now, if you're a newer account, you might notice you don't get all your maze coins right away. Sometimes you'll collect food and you'll get like 10 here, 5 there. That's cool. Just keep repeating the process until you get your maximum amount. Because you can spam. You can keep clicking collect food and you'll get more. You can keep collecting gold and you'll get more. You can keep feeding. Just by the end of it, make sure you get the maximum amount. So see, I started with 150. But I performed the collecting gold, the food, and the feed. That should have given me 110. 150 plus 110. Hey, that's 225. I know I got all of my maze coins. So the next thing I can do is fight PvP. So I'll do that. Let me click a PvP battle. My advice to PvP is to put a super weak defense team on so you can have easy revenge battles. Because otherwise, depending on your league, you might find yourself in a high trophy league, especially if you're a new account. Maybe you have common monsters and you're fighting legendary monsters. So always put a weak defense team here. Let me just show you why. Weak defense teams will always be, if you put a weak defense team, players will beat you and then you can have revenge battle against easier opponents. Now, one thing about the PvP is I do not recommend that you use all of your attacks. For all we know, SocialPoint can have a 72-hour challenge, so do not use all of your attacks. Save them in case there's a 72-hour challenge. There's no reason to attack through everything, but notice that when you do win a battle, you get 15 maze coins and then you get to spin the roulette wheel. And there's a chance to get an additional 50 maze coins. I do not recommend you change your reward for 1 gem. You basically get to respin again, but the likelihood of you landing on maze coins again, it's not likely. I don't think there's any trick or anything to land on those maze coins, so I wouldn't do it. The only time I would recommend doing it is if you were so close, like let's say so close to getting the monster during the pathway or during the main maze. That's when I would recommend, okay, you know what, let's spend a couple gems and see if we can get the monster. So that's pretty much it. And then the last thing here, and this is what I told you guys to be careful about, is the getting maze coins via breeding and hatching. So if you don't have a Golden Legends pass, you do not want to do what I did on this account, right? You do not, I repeat, you do not want to clog up your hatchery. If your hatchery is clogged, you're going to be missing out on those 50 maze coins, on 100 maze coins actually, because you're not going to be able to breed and you're not going to be able to hatch. Now, because it is super important for me to get my 100 maze coins, I'm going to have to speed up this. Yes, I do. Now, ooh, cool, I got 3 slots. I'm going to hatch them. And so here we have Smart, everyone. Oh, look at that little baby. All right, so I'm going to skip that real quick. We're going to exit out. So now that I hatched, the trick right here is to breed Thunder Eagles. So Thunder Eagle, where is he? If you don't have Thunder Eagle, you can actually purchase him from the shop. He's only 5,000 gold. If I go to monsters, rarity, common, there he is. See, he's only 5,000 gold. So you could always purchase him for 5,000 gold, and then you'll have yourself a Thunder Eagle. What you want to do is you want to breed Thunder Eagle, or 2 Thunder monsters, to be honest. Like, because I have Erza, who's a Thunder monster, I can do a Thunder Legendary, and you'll always get a Thunder Eagle, which is a 4-hour monster. Look, I got my 50 maze coins. So you always want to do Thunder Eagle. Someone asked me, Armor, why don't you do Merc Snake? It's also 4 hours. That is true, you can do Merc Snake, but the reason you do Thunder Eagle is because you need the cells during the raise. So when all those Thunder Eagles you get, you're not going to sell them, you're actually going to extract them. You're going to hatch them and extract them. See how my Thunder Eagle's like rank 3? That's because of the race. I was needing to rank him up. So the reason you do Thunder Eagle is because you're also planning for the future race, so you're extracting cells. So that's what you want to do. You want to put Thunder Eagle, and oh, I might as well collect this. Let's see what we got. Congrats, your team is rank 2 with a total of 62 laps. Oh, rank 2, really? Dang, someone must have outlapped us at the end. So I got additional cells and everything, and cool. So now I have Nor. So yeah, guys, you want to do Thunder Eagle. You saw I got my 50 coins. When you hatch Thunder Eagle, you'll get another 50 coins. So the trick is, if you ever notice you are not getting your maze coins from hatching, don't worry, that is totally fine. You're not really missing out. What you could do is put Thunder Eagle into the hatchery, and then you can do if you have 2 slots open, you can do a quick like nature's a quick Fire Zard or Tree Zard breed. You could do that, or what you could do is don't worry about it and just keep putting Thunder Eagles and hatching Thunder Eagles, and you'll be getting your 50 maze coins, and it'll still be fine. Trust me, like, you're not really missing out on maze coins. The coins are kind of just stuck in the hatchery they're generating, and you'll eventually get it. So just be careful about clogging up your hatchery, especially because we do have the Smart Breeding event right now. So the thing I will say is, if you have the Golden Legends Pass, right? If you have the Golden Legends Pass, then you're kind of in a better position because you don't need to really worry about clogging your hatchery because you can activate your maze collector tickets. So for anyone that doesn't know, when you get the Golden Legends Pass, there's also opportunity to get maze collector tickets. Where are they? They are right over here. These things, maze collector tickets. The way maze collector tickets work, and I guess I should show you guys on my main account because that's the only way you can actually see it. So the way maze collector tickets work, here, I will transition. The way they work is that you can activate them, and you'll notice it's 4-hour intervals, and essentially the game collects maze coins for you. So if you activate your tickets, because this is another question I get, some players are like, Armor, I'm doing everything possible and I am not getting any maze coins. That's because you probably activated your collectors. If you activated your collector tickets, you cannot get any maze coins because the game is collecting for you. Okay, so do I recommend activating them? Of course I do. You can only ever have 30 maze collector tickets, so it is to your benefit to activate them and use them. But if you want to be smart about it, you should play during the day, and then if you're ever going to be gone for a whole day, if you're going to go to sleep, that's when you activate your ticket. If you sleep for 8 hours, bam, activate 2 tickets and you're good to go. So that is my advice. You do have to come back and actually collect your maze coins. So that is my advice to everyone that has the Golden Legends Pass. Use your maze collector tickets, take advantage. And as for whether or not you want to move Glamhead during the limited edition pathway or during the actual maze, it's ultimately up to you, right? It depends how much effort you want to put, whether or not you want the monster. Also, if you want some really great information about the costs and everything, like what is the difference between the limited edition pathway and moving the monster during the original maze, I'm gonna post a link in the description to the Monster Legends Guides Discord. There's a really great breakdown of pretty much everything I said in the maze, everything, like literally everything you need to know about the maze, any other event. All that can be found in that Discord. So I'm going to post a link in the description. Make sure you join. I just want to emphasize that it is not my Discord, but it is full of really great information. So with that being said, I was pretty thorough. I hope I answered everything. Please, if you have any questions, I only ask, well, hopefully if you're listening to this part, you watched the video. If you have any questions after watching the video, please comment below and I will try my best to answer. Maybe some other member from the community can answer. With that being said, I'm Armor Gaming. Oh, if I didn't mention the typical cost, but again, you can join Monster Legends Guides. The typical cost to get a monster during the limited edition pathway is 4,500 maze coins with a discount, around 5,000 without the discount, the 10% discount. Alright, with that being said, best of luck to all of you in the Metal Myst maze and everything else going on in the game. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe and I will see you all next time.